A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel, to a brand new renovation vlog. It's been a little while since we've done one, but things have slowed down around here and we are back nesting and resting. That's what I'm calling it, nesting and resting throughout the winter months. And I do have some little updates in the house when it comes to the renovation. Obviously it's the nursery because that is what we're working on next, but I do have other plans and thoughts going on for some of the other areas in the house that I wanted to share with you all. It's Saturday morning and I'm just loving being at home for once. It's just really cozy. I've had a lovely slow Saturday morning like I used to. And I don't know how long that's going to last for, but we'll see. We'll take every day as it comes. Hubby is outside. He couldn't wait to get out this morning. You know what he's like. And he is actually upcycling a piece of furniture. If you follow me on Instagram, I did share this piece of furniture. And I will take you outside and show it you after we've had some brunch. But it's basically a sideboard. Sideboard? Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm just inserting this clip here and doing a voiceover. I had to capture it whilst it was here outside on the carport, but this is what it looked like. It was like a real mahogany, red mahogany, shiny piece of furniture. Totally not my style in colour, but look at the intricate detail, and it's had its first like coat of paint stripper that Ash has put on it. And this is what we're looking like at the moment. This is what the first coat of paint stripper has done. Look at those legs and the detail. I had to capture it quickly because you know what he's like. He's an eager beaver and he just gets on with it. Piece of furniture that we thrifted from the antique shop, charity shop. And he's doing the paint stripper and then doing all the sanding. I would normally get to work on things like that, but he won't let me touch anything, especially when it comes to chemicals and paint stripper and then obviously sanding with the dust. So I just feel like I'm not helping at all really, but basically the sideboard is a piece that I wanted for the nursery. And you know when you can buy these changing stations specifically for babies, but then they grow out of them because you don't need them after a while. Then you're left with this bit of furniture that you don't need anymore. And to be fair, they're all quite modern looking and it's not what we want for this house. It's quite period and I do want some of the furniture to reflect that. So we have been thrifting furniture along the way. Still got a few more pieces to pop in. Obviously we'll just keep looking, and if something pops up that we think we can really make good use of, we will do that. So that's all exciting, all to come, I'm sure, along the way. Why do I keep off-roading? I cannot stick to the point. Brain fog. The piece of furniture Ash is working on outside is a sideboard which I am going to use as a baby changing station. So you can just put like the baby changing basket and mat on top of a sideboard, and then the drawers are going to be housing all of the vests and nappies and everything you need to change baby. And then once she's grown out of the baby changing station, we've still got a beautiful sideboard in her room that we can utilise. So the piece will grow with her, so to speak. I hope that's making sense, but I will show you the updates and the progress of that later. It's a beautiful piece. Oh my God, they don't make pieces like this anymore. So I'm really excited to get that into the nursery and finished. Also today, I would like to measure up and possibly order the rug for the nursery. So yeah, I've got a rug in mind and we'll do that this afternoon. We'll measure up together and see what sort of size we're going to go for. Also in the nursery, I know it's all about the nursery. That's just the room we're working on at the moment. I think I did mention in my last video we have the crib, so there's a bit of a saga surrounding the crib, but once we go in there and I share the updates with you, I'll talk about it then and show you the crib. I do also need to start looking for some like cot bedding, mattress protectors for cots. If any of you guys have recommendations where's best to buy like babies bedding, cot bedding specifically, yeah, let me know. Also, as you can see behind me, finally hubby has built my little what's that? Clothing rail. I can't find the words, everybody. You're gonna have to be just patient with me.
Out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whisking neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met and you saw me. And forevermore, I like to share that vintage dream.
Do you know what, the other day it was so funny, like I could not string a sentence together, like insane in the membrane. Like Ash the other night was going up to the shower and we were stood at the bottom of the stairs chatting and he was ready to go up the stairs for a shower, so we're chatting away after work and the dinner's on in the kitchen in the background, which I was getting on with. Anyway, I finished the conversation with him and I just went to him, okay, now you go and get in the pie. You go and get in the pie. What? Obviously meant you go and get in the shower. Honestly, that day I could not talk to anybody because it's not coming out. My brain's thinking it, but my mouth won't like cooperate. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. Did anybody else get that during pregnancy? Honestly, need some brain food. Praying it's just a pregnancy thing and it'll go away when baby's here, because I need to be sharp in the brain. Cannot think for the life of me why I was telling you just that then. Like, how did I get onto that when we were talking about the clothing rail? Hubby's built up my clothing rail, and if you remember when we did a Temu haul quite a while ago now, well, or was it? I don't know. You tell me, because I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I bought a little clothing rail. It's like a vintage clothing rail, brass, gold. We've got it out the box, and yeah, I'm not happy with the gold of it. It doesn't look brass like it did in the photo. I'll show you what I mean close up in a minute, because I'm so unhappy with the finish of the gold. I mean, it might look okay on camera now, but in real life it looks like that cheap spray gold and I'm not into it. So I bought some antique gold rub and buff off of Amazon. It should be arriving today, so we're going to do the rub and buff on the vintage clothing rail. So a little bit of upcycling going on up here. What else is on the agenda today, guys? It's freezing outside and I'm loving it, loving it. Say hello. Say hello to the vlogs, Ralphie. Hi, guys. So sweet. He will not leave my side at the moment. Is it because I'm pregnant? Who knows? But yeah, he's been like extra mad just lately. Haven't you? You just love your mummy, don't you? Honestly, at this rate, we're going to have like a baby and a puppy. I say puppy, he's still a puppy to me. They're always your babies, aren't they? 6-year-old. What were I saying? But we're set to have a super cozy winter cold renovation vlog coming up. But before we go down for brunch, I wanted to unbox something with you guys. These have been sat here for a little while and I've been dying to unbox them with you. So how nice are they? So these, everyone, are the Adidas Samba in brown. I've got size 4.5 and yeah, I took the plunge and bought some new trainers because I needed a trainer upgrade. I'm still wearing, everybody, the Adidas Oswegos, and they're like so outdated now, and they are my like dog walking trainers, you know, errand trainers. They're the only pair of trainers that I've got. Oh no, they're not. I do have a pair of Chloe trainers, but we're not going to be wearing them on like you know, like silly little errands and down days and like dog walking and things like that. My Oswegos are fully worn out and so outdated, and I don't mind about that. I'm not too bothered about whether I've got the latest trainers on or anything like that. However, I have been seeing every man and his dog in the fashion world wearing the brown Adidas trainers, and it's the specials, is that how you say it? Adidas specials. Anyway, they're out of stock everywhere. You cannot get them online. I actually put my notifications on to like notify me when they're back in stock. Every time they notify me that they're back in stock in my sizes, they're sold out again straight away. So I can't get a hold of them. However, I was looking constantly because I don't know why, but these are a bit of me, I think. And yeah, I found these and they're more or less the same, aren't they? Like, I don't care that they're not the specials and that they're the Sambas. In fact, I can't even see a difference, to be honest with you. It's this gum coloured sole that I really, really love, and obviously the brown suede as well, and they just look so comfy. In fact, they feel really comfy as well, fresh out the box. So last time I looked, they had these in stock in all sizes, so I'll link them down below. I'll also link the specials if they're back in stock, but I doubt it. And yeah, it's these brown Adidas trainers that are really trending at the moment, and I know you're all going to say, well, you don't follow trends, and I don't even like athleisure and like sportswear, but I don't know, these, I feel like I can make these work, and if I can't, everybody, I'll just list them and sell them on, and you know, like, we tried it kind of thing. Also, this is new in my wardrobe, and I wore it in the last video that I posted, and I got a few in the comments saying, oh my god, I love your jumper. It's just this gorgeous autumn winter green Feral knit. This is from Ralph Lauren, and if I can link anything I'm wearing or showing in a video, I will link it down below. So please always check the description box down there, or by all means ask me as well. But obviously I can't link it because it was from Vinted. You all know, well, most of you know, I suppose if you're new here you might not know, but I do buy a lot from Vinted. If I can buy something secondhand, I will. But do you know what, like Ralph Lauren do knits really well, and they bring something like this out every year. So check Ralph Lauren if you're into the new stuff. But I would also check Vinted for Feral jumpers, and it's just beautiful, isn't it? And I've not had it off. Do you know what I like about it? These bell sleeves, I just love them. I do love a nice sleeve. I also think I mentioned it in my last video as well, but I'm starting to really think about my postpartum wardrobe, and when baby's here, I just want easy outfit formulas to like throw on but still feel good and put together-ish. So yeah, I'm starting to think about that now, and that's why I bought into these trainers. I thought, well, we're walking with the Pram, I'm going to want something really comfy and stylish. Oh, it smells amazing. I'm upstairs and you can smell the food coming upstairs from the kitchen. Hubby's downstairs making my brunch. Don't you just love it on a Saturday when you've got the brunch cooking? You can smell the sausages and, you know, the eggs. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? I just love it. I just love a Saturday, not gonna lie. Anyway, that's my cue to leave it here and go and eat something. And then I will meet you back up here and we'll do some updates in the nursery. I'll show you the crib. Hello.
Hey, darling, all right?
coming now.
Like when you're watching a film
Yeah.
and you think, I wish I never started this film, but you've already committed. And you
Yeah.
think, right, I'm going to watch it till the end. That's how I'm feeling about this cabinet right now. I don't feel like I should have started it.
Wow, darling, you're doing
I
amazing.
feel like I need to finish it.
Yeah.
I might get to the end and think, why did I bother?
Oh, you're doing a good job. You got your hat on. It's bloody freezing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, when you sat down. I'm doing that top bit.
Well, I think we're gonna do the this bit. Oh, it's funky, that, isn't it? I don't know. Do you not like that? Shall we paint it? I like it. I think it's a nice.
Oh, we're thinking I think you could paint it white and ball it.
Yeah, I think we should farrow and ball because it's very intricate, isn't it? Detailing.
Well, like
so.
those intricate details, you know, a few shadowy bits like you've had on.
Yeah, but I quite like that look.
That's what I mean. So you're gonna have to. You could do that same with that thing.
Yeah, I would definitely want to do that.
That piece. I mean,
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want, I can just paint it. Paint it same as the rest of it.
Well, I think we should farrow and ball all of it except this top.
Okay.
And we'll do the what do you call it? Wax, brie wax in dark oak on the top.
No worries. I'll split paint everywhere, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come in. I'm just coming out to see the updates.
Yeah, well, I wanted you to come out because I need to ask you about the top bit.
Oh, that's good then. It's
Yeah.
like I read your mind, isn't it?
I use that cover stain stuff just for like a base coat.
Yeah, and that will mean that there's none of that red mahogany coming through. Is that right?
Yeah, it's more for so you're not using tins and tins that far on ball.
Because it's expensive.
No, she's given up for the last 10 minutes.
Well, give up then. You've done a few hours. It's come a long way. You've sanded it all down and given it a coat of paint.
I've still
So
got the drawers to do and that back bit yet.
okay then.
So a quick sand and then I'll give it a bit, just a base coat and then.
But this is it, everybody. This is the baby changing station. So we're on with this at the moment. Project number, God knows how many projects we've had on the go so far. Can't wait.
That paint, but it's why it'll be alright once it's all painted the same colour.
Yeah, definitely. I love the legs of this as well. It's very, very nice. Reminds me of something out of like Beauty and the Beast.
So it's alright, is it so far?
Yes. Yeah, it's doing a good job. That hedgehog is still there, Ash. Oh gosh. Oh guys, look at this. I spotted this brush out the window. Hi Ralphie. I spotted this brush out the window. And out of the side of my eye I thought it was a hedgehog. Okay everybody, let's go upstairs and I'll show you the nursery crib. Big Temu haul coming next week, everybody. You don't want to miss that. That's what all that stuff is there. Sneaky peek, but back upstairs. I'm going to show you guys the nursery crib. Okay, everybody, we're here in the nursery. Not much has changed since I last showed you in this room. It's actually quite a bit of a dumping ground. As you can see, there's just things like just collecting and adding, but we'll sort through them as we go along. But obviously the star of the show for today's video is the crib. So this is the Woody's Vintage cot from Ola BB, which is in Amsterdam. And we had to import this crib all the way from Amsterdam. We did pay an import fee, but it was worth it. It was actually only about £50 customs fee extra. The cot itself is a little bit expensive compared to some on the market, but as you can see, it's like a vintage wood, and I just love the look of it. The cot for me was a big deal, and I wanted something absolutely, sorry Ralphie, beautiful. I also knew I wanted a cot bed. So this is a cot bed, 3-in-1, which will grow with baby girl until she's, well, how old are they in their like cot beds for? You know, quite some time. So it comes with all the extras if you want them. This extra piece here we ordered extra, and this is a rail. It actually goes like that way. This is a rail for the sides when it's not a cot anymore, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'll link this crib down below. It's gorgeous. I will dress the cot beautifully and move the actual height of the cot down to the floor. So yeah, next job really is buying the cot bedding. And I don't know where to buy bedding from for cots. Like usually my go-to for bedding is Dunelm. I wonder if they do cot bedding. I need to go and have a little surf on the interweb and all of that. But I just love it. I think it's beautiful. It's got like a sleigh detail to the side and it's wooden. Anyway, everybody, this wasn't my first choice of cot. I was really fussy with the furniture for this room. I had a vision, you know what I'm like, I don't like to swerve from my vision. And the cot I actually wanted, I'm going to leave on the screen for you now. So this cot that you're seeing on the screen was my first choice, and it was like a vintage brass cot. And I just thought it was absolutely stunning. I found it on Wayfair. However, when it came to ordering it, we realised we was on wayfair.com. The cot shown was only available in America, which was so annoying. So I tried and searched high and low to find another vintage brass cot, and they were just like either really extortionate, really like vintage and being sold pre-loved as like antiques and like silly money. And the UK stores, Mamas and Papas, all the usuals, just didn't have what I was specifically looking for when it came to a cot, and that was the one I wanted. So honestly, I was nearly crying about it. Ash then figured out a way to import the cot from America, from wayfair.com in America. The import fees that were calculated in the end would have meant that we were spending like £1,500 on this cot just to get it here from America. And unfortunately, it's just really unfortunate, but we weren't prepared to spend that on a cot. So I'm just really gutted because that was the cot I wanted for this room. It didn't work out. We can't get it at the end of the day. Also, it did cross my mind to like upcycle one that was similar looking and then like vintage brass it myself. But at the end of the day, babies bite, and I didn't want to paint a cot, upcycle one, and you know, like have like paint and chemicals when baby girl's gonna probably bite it because babies put everything in their mouth, don't they? So yeah, that wasn't an option either. But this is beautiful and vintage, and it's the next best one that I've seen for me and my style anyway that's on the market. So yeah, I'll link this Hola BB cot down below. It's well worth it. It's beautiful. I did manage to set up the camera and capture Ash building this crib in this room one evening last week when it arrived, and it was really important for me to have that footage of him doing that because I don't know why, but there's something so special, isn't there, about watching the father of your unborn child building his little one's first crib. Yeah, what a special moment that was for me. Like, I was nearly tearing up, obviously pregnancy hormones and all of that. But yeah, I'm going to insert that footage for you now. And then we've got it on the blogs, memories and all of that. And then we're going to measure up in this room for the rug. And I'll talk you through what rug I really, really want. So, yeah.
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world is new with you by my side. Everything is beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I'm calling you home just to hear your voice on the phone. I think of you and I'm not alone. You are everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven, spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, life is a bliss. Waking up with you in my arms, I've got it all, nothing's amiss. Everything is beautiful. Sunday morning snooze with breakfast in bed, and I listen to the song in my head. It sings of you and the things that you do, 'cause you're everything under the sky so blue. I found my piece of heaven, spending my days with you. You are my piece of heaven.
How was your sandwich, darling?
It was actually really good, thank you.
Good.
We
Chicken?
had roast chicken and stuffing and applesauce.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, super nice.
Hit the spot.
Yes, it did, thank you. How was your chili yet? We haven't had it.
Oh, it's delicious, darling. I'm quite confident to say it's going to be delicious,
Yeah. Oh.
as usual. If it isn't, then
There'll be hell to pay.
they will. You better get running now. Because I don't want you ruining my favourite meal.
Oh my gosh. Please choose a different favourite meal.
I'm afraid the heart likes what it likes.
The heart wants what it wants, does it?
That's the one.
I was like, what is going on, Danny? You don't want me to pick you up?
This is the old bedroom now, do you remember?
I think he does remember, you know. Can't believe this is the first room we stayed in when we first bought the house. So we were in it for a good... How long were we in it for? 6 months? Be my guest. I'm already carrying one little baby. I need to be carrying another. I sound like Darth Vader. Sometimes.
Do you know who Darth Vader is?
Yeah, it's that dark cloaky figure that looks like death, who breathes like this.
You've literally never watched it, have you? You've never watched Star Wars.
No, but I know who Darth Vader is. And Luke Skywalker. Because the fans of the films are very passionate about the popular iconic characters.
Really?
Apparently so.
Are they?
Well, I wouldn't know about who they were, would I?
You wouldn't have a clue, would you, Suze?
No.
Suzy Finny Bum.
This is an iconic moment usually in your child's crib. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah. Finally came.
I know. It's beautiful though.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pleased. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, we're struggling where to find one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better importing it from Amsterdam, I suppose, than it was America.
Uh-huh.
Would have cost you a bloody bomb, that, darling.
Still cost us a bloody bomb.
Daddy's building a pot. 200 by 290, that's 50. 100. 50. 200. 290. Another 40. Which is going to be about. Oh, I think we've measured it. We've measured it Mummy's way anyway. That's actually a really good size. Is that going to be too big for this room? Nah, that's going to be lovely, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's going to be lovely. It anchors all the furniture. And we'll see what Daddy says, shall we? And get that ordered. Okie doke. I'm here in the office and here's the rug that I'm looking at. It's the Gabriella washable rug. I'll leave a full picture of it on the screen for you now. I'm looking at the colour natural for baby girl's room, but they do it in all these other colours. Guys, I got to show you the other colour because I just wanted to let you know that the sage green one is absolutely stunning. Yeah, the sage green is stunning. I love those colours. I might even go with that one for my dressing room. Maybe. Anyway, the one for baby girl's room is one we're concentrating on at the moment, which is this natural looking one. And that's what it looks like. Just a traditional vintage rug. Is it washable? I think it said it's washable. It's washable. They all are now, aren't they? Okay, so anyway, these are the sizes that are available, and it's this size that I've just measured up for. I'm going to get hubby to do like a second opinion and measure up, but I think that's the one. And yeah, because that one will be too small, I reckon. Because you want the rug to anchor the furniture, as you can see on the picture there, the rug goes under the bed. Anyway, that's the one I think we're going to be getting. Somebody wants a chicken dinner. Somebody wants a chicken dinner today. What? Chicken dinner? Good morning everyone. I'm sorry the vlog ended yesterday abruptly. We did order the rug for the nursery and I also found a mattress cot bed, toddler cot bed, mattress protector for the cot as well on Dunelm. So I ordered that as well. It were about £20. It looks like they're delivering that on Wednesday, free delivery. So yeah, they should be featured in the next vlog at some point. So that's exciting. I can't wait to get that rug down. I think it will give it a real like layered and vintage rug. So yeah, really happy we've ordered something else for the nursery. I've actually got another couple things on the list to order today. I was hoping for my rub and buff from Amazon to arrive yesterday during the day. Yeah. And it didn't arrive until last night, so that's why we couldn't do our little project clothing rail. That's the rub and buff. Have you seen the size of that, guys? It is so tiny. I hope it goes a long way. Literally, that is £8 for that little tiny tub. But we're going to go and have a little go with that this morning. Anyway, we spent the afternoon out and about yesterday and we did a little bit of an Aldi shop last night. And oh my God, I found these candles in Aldi. I can't even tell you how nice this smells. They had other scents as well. They were all quite beautiful, but this one was my absolute fave. It's a massive 3-wick candle. And guys, it was like $5.99. So yeah, picked that up. Spiced Annay and Brandy. Love lighting the candles this time of year. Also picked up their little Christmas brochure. I love picking up the Christmas brochures. Tesco's is a good one. They do a really good magazine, and it's not just at Christmas. They do one like, I don't know how often it is, but they do one for the spring season, for the Easter season. It gives me so much inspiration. There's so many yummy recipes in there. You know, my favourite chef is Jamie Oliver, and I think Jamie Oliver works with Tesco on that brochure, the food brochure. Anyway, it's really good. I do like the brochures this time of year. They give me so much inspiration for the Christmas season. There's some goodies in here. It's just nice, isn't it, to have one on the coffee table at this time of year and just like, I don't know, get inspired. I had my first bit of cranberry sauce last night. I love cranberry sauce this time of year. Last night I was inspired in Aldi by the cranberry sauce, and I thought, do you know, let's just have a sausage and cranberry sandwich. So I did, and that's what I had last night for my tea. Anyway, Rub and Buff arrived late last night, so I'm going to take you upstairs, show you the clothing rail, and we're going to give this a go. Okay, so Rub and Buff, I'm sure its application is what it says on the tin. You rub and you buff. We're soon going to find out, aren't we? I'm going to need a little cloth. Let me just get a little, I wonder if a little microfiber cloth will work. We'll try that one anyway. And yeah, let's go and have a little go with this. This is the clothing rail. I'm going to give you a close-up at it. As you can see, it's like a really cheap yellow gold. It's almost glittery. Don't know if that's showing up on the camera. Really not happy with the colour and tone of gold. Obviously it just does not suit this room. It looks really cheap and nasty. And let me just move the H&M box. Another haul coming next week. I've got some goodies in here. You're not going to want to miss that either. If we move the H&M haul so you can see, yeah, that's the bottom. It's got like a marble effect. It's that's in fact wood. It just looks like marble top, but it's not real, obviously, marble or anything like that. This was shipped by land. It took so long to arrive that it just wasn't worth, you know, like it's not worth sending back. I do like it as well. I love the grid. I love the tray at the bottom. I just think it looks really vintage for this room if it was the right colour. Yeah, we're going to fix it with this Rub and Buff, hopefully. So I'll give you a quick look at the before and the tone. Try and get it in different lights. The lighting's not great, that's the only trouble, but you can still tell that it's not ideal, is it, colour wise, aesthetically. I wasn't impressed with the chrome, you know, office chair bottoms, the wheelie thing. It was chrome and I could not find one that had the linen fabric and the like brass bottom. Why don't they do a brass one? If they do a chrome one, why don't they do a brass one? And because some of us, like me, are really like particular over the details. Anyway, I believe you can use this on chrome, so I'm gonna do like that as well, so it's always worth having. So yeah, a very small tiny tube, and I'm gonna pop some on this little, ooh, now I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I never read instructions. Guys, I'm gonna pop you on a time lapse and I'm gonna get on with this. Okay everybody, I just want to show you the top half. I've completed the top half. It goes on really easy, really quickly actually. But as you can see, the yellow toned, what it came like at the bottom. And then as we move up, isn't that such a nicer tone of brass? Like it goes really well with the woods in the background, my shelving. And just the colour palette in this room, it's just a lot nicer. So yeah, this is the antique gold Rub and Buff. And I'm going to complete the bottom of it now. I'm going to just pop you in the plant pot here. Also going to pop a towel down because safety first. Then we'll pop that on top. There we are. And then where's our little rubby buff?
There is no place I'd rather be than right here next to you. And I truly love to talk about your lovers, old and new. You never spare me details as you confide in me. I smile and give advice, but cannot tell you how I feel. How easy it would be to fall for you, but that of course is something I won't do. 'Cause we've agreed between you and me, we're nothing more than friends. How silly it would be to put this friendship to an end.
Okay, first coat is on, I've had enough. But I think there might be little touch-ups to do. I can't really see, the lighting in here is just terrible, but I'm quite happy with the colour of the rub and buff, and yeah, it might need a second coat like I said, but we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, like I can see little bits under here that I've missed, and everybody, I look like freaking Tin Man. Also, hubby's orders to drink more water. Like I said, I keep craving like Iron Brew and Fizzy Pop, and you guys know if you're like into your health and nutrition and things like that, it's quite addictive, isn't it, Fizzy Pop? Like the more you have of it, the more thirsty you are for it. It's like you're craving the sugar and it doesn't quench your thirst. So as much as you think it is in the moment, you're just creating you to drink more pop. Water is what we need to quench the thirst. Also, as you guys just saw, I am drinking tap water, and I have been doing since we moved into this house. It's not something I would usually do because, I don't know, they say all sorts about tap water, don't they? And if you think about it, it's running through the sewers and things. I don't know. Anyway, I have a Brita filter jug. In fact, let me just get in this cupboard and just find it. It's down here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, don't say we threw it out. Do not say, oh, it's here. Anyway, we usually have Brita filtered water out with lemon slices. But yeah, since we did the renovation, since the start of this renovation, in particular with all the dust and the walls coming down, it was really hard to clean the Brita jug. And I said, let's just put it away because the actual water out the taps up here is not that bad. It's on my mind, especially now baby girl's coming, that we need the Brita filter jug back out. So I'm going to get hubby to have a look at that later, give it a good clean and buy all the new filters for it. And so we're here in the utility. It could do with a bit of a tidy, to be honest. I might just do that this afternoon. But while you're here with me in the utility, I got delivered the other night, a new washing basket for the utility room. Okay. Oh, your daddy's home. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, oh no. Hello. What are you doing?
Me?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I've just had delivery of this, so I'm just unboxing it. It's not heavy, hubby.
Heavy home.
Thank you, husband.
You're welcome. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? These wicker baskets cost a fortune, you see, and this one from Amazon was like really affordable.
So I can get rid of this packaging.
Yeah, you can get rid of it. I'm keeping it. Thank you. Very, very nice. Anyway, some of them on the market, if you type into Google wicker rattan laundry baskets with lids, some of them are really expensive. Like, oh my gosh, some of them are so extortionate. And I'm thinking, I'm not paying that. And it's really affordable. Like I said, go and have a look compared to all the others. And it looks really nice here in the utility room. So, and this is it, everybody. In situ. Looks really nice next to my little ladder. I do need to plant some 4 plants at least in them pots that are hanging from the ladder and do some styling over there. But it looks really nice, doesn't it, with the lid? It's got a lining as well, like a linen lining, which I think is absolutely lovely. And yeah, you can wash that and take it off. So it's this gorgeous wicker colour. And like I said, use the brie wax if you're not keen on the tone of wood, which I actually don't mind it. I mean, I could do with it a little bit darker, so I might, when I get the dark oak brie wax out for other projects, I might just give it a going over with that, because I just do that with everything. I'm really specific with tone of wood. So I like that tone of wood on the broom down there. So yeah, it's got this little leather lid. And obviously, it's just a nice little wicker basket here for the laundry room. I've still got a print that needs to go up on the wall, but I wanted to talk to you about this room because it's not finished down here. And like I said, I've been having lots of thoughts and feelings about the finishing touches. Now we're coming towards the end of this project in particular. We've not quite finished. And yeah, as you can see, the wall, you might have spotted it in other vlogs as well. We've not finished the skirting board down there, painting the skirting board, so that needs changing. But the reason why we haven't, and it looks a little bit shoddy, is, let me give you a full view. This whole wall is going to be changing. Originally, we left that door is the interior door to the garage. It's very slimline, as you can see. It's very close to where we had our cabinetry put up on this side of the wall. And basically what we was going to do is, when we were designing the kitchen and utility worktops and cabinetry, hubby said, do you want me to build you a pantry in here in the garage? We're going to split half of the garage in half, basically, put up a stud wall, and then in this doorway here, you walk up into the little pantry, storage room, etc. So we're still going to do that. So that's another project to come. So that door basically got left as is. And originally I was thinking of putting one of them sliding barn doors on that back wall, which is on a rail, which is why we never touched the back wall, and it looks a little bit bare. So that was the original plan. Then we realised, I can't remember why we realised we didn't want the barn sliding door. I don't think we could do it for some reason, or we decided against it. There was a real good reason why, and I can't think of it. I'm so sorry, that's so annoying. Once the pantry is finished inside, we're going to get rid of the door, and I'm going to just put up a really nice big thick curtain for draft purposes, we can shut it if there's a draft. Just a gorgeous curtain, maybe drape. It'll look gorgeous, I promise. Some artwork on the back wall, I was originally thinking. Then, to finish off the space, and at first we were thinking it's the condensation doing this to the wall. As you can see, all the paint is like flaking on this back wall. So we were trying to work out if it was the dryer, which is housed in that cabinetry down there, or if in the garage, when it rains, we're higher in that space, and where the floor ends is around here, and we think it might be, we think the water has nowhere to go when it rains or something anyway. So anyway, I don't think it's a major problem, but obviously it looks a little bit shoddy. So what we've decided just recently is we're gonna get on with the pantry. Hubby's gonna sort out all the pantry and get all the shelves in there, all beautiful and nice. Lots of storage and things like that. Beautiful curtain rail. There'll be steps up in the pantry. And you know what I like the look of, everybody? And I'll pop it on the screen. The wood panelling on the wall, and I'm not talking about tongue and groove panelling like we've got here in the boot room. Not talking about that kind of a wood panelling, even though that's beautiful for inside the house. I'm talking about this wood panelling. And you can do this in small spaces. I've seen people do this under the stairs and just in little nooks and crannies and cupboards, especially pantries, and I think it'll look lovely. And so what we were thinking was do the panelling with the wood inside the pantry. So when you walk in there, it'll be like a wood pantry, walls panelled. All mix and match, you know, really rustic looking. And then we were thinking of, once we've sorted this problem out here with the crumbling paint and the condensation, we think it might be, having the wood panelling come out here and on that back wall as well. So that'll be all like wooden panelled on just that back wall. I think it'll be a really nice transition into this room and backdrop. And yeah, that's what we were thinking for in here. But if you've got any suggestions, everybody, please leave them in the comments. You know, we like to read them down there. And that, my friends, is an update and a train of thought for the pantry utility, which is on our to-do list, basically. Alright. I felt like Jim Carrey then in Ace Ventura. Anyway, everybody, I'm really sorry I've no trousers on. I mean, I've got some shorts on underneath this jumper, but I've got no trousers on. So everybody has their little quirks, don't they? That's one of mine. I'm like, trousers off. I like my bare legs out, not gonna lie, around the house especially. But as you can probably see behind me, ta-da! Is our new pram. And I did promise to show you the pram in this video. So here we are, everyone. Let me go and get it. Yeah, guys, this is our new pram. Ta-da! I cannot believe I'm pushing a pram. I cannot believe there's going to be a baby girl inside this pram. So yeah, this is the pram we've gone for. I'm going to give you a close-up because you can't really see it, can you, properly in detail from there. And as you can see over here, we've got the car seat out ready. Let me give you a close-up. Okay guys, this is baby girl's pram. So we went for the Vinici brand. I just loved it. This one in particular. This is the Luxe in Latte. So it's a gorgeous neutral colour. And the bottom half of the pram, let me just move that blanket because I've been playing around with things. Yeah, the bottom half is in fact black, like a matte black, which I really love because at the end of the day, I've read some reviews and a lot of people are saying that the cream and latte coloured prams like get dirty very quickly. Some people are saying they haven't had a problem, but especially if you're out and about in all weathers and you've got splashback and things like that, you'd want the bottom half to be protected, wouldn't you? So I'm quite happy that the bottom half of the pram is like matte black. I think it tones in really nicely with the tonal latte colour, and also our car, the new one, is like is black on black. So really happy with that. The suspension on this pram is so good. Guys, you'll have to excuse me, like getting so excited over the pram because they didn't make prams like this when Joelle was younger. I mean, they had prams, they were really bulky, but there wasn't a lot of choice in colours and things like that. So I'm really excited about the pram. Obviously, it comes with the little changing bag. They're all very tonal. And that clips on here. So, yeah, that's what we're looking like inside. Oh my God, stop it. Stop it. There's going to be a baby in here. Let me get this out. But yeah, you can just like spin it round. Ralphie's like, what the hell is going on, mummy? There's going to be a baby sister in here. What? But yeah, the thing I liked about it the most was the leather handle. So it's got this brown leather handle here, which I absolutely love. It's got a cup holder somewhere as well, which you can attach to here. But I've heard people say the cup holder, it actually, on every single pram, it's a hindrance because it just like spills all your coffee everywhere. So probably not going to use that so much because I don't want to ruin it. And yeah, the leather detail is here in the top of the hood. So this is the newborn pram. And I have been playing around with blankets. So I want chocolate brown blankets and things like that. Accessories, which I'm going to mess around with. Also, my baby changing bag. I've been thinking about that as well. And I don't really like the one that it comes with, this one. So I was going to swap it out. And I had my heart set on using the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and it doesn't fit over the handlebars in this pram. So I need to have a rethink, I think, about that. We need a changing bag at the end of the day. And I did want to use my Louis Vuitton Neverfull for that because it just fits everything in and it's just so hard wearing. I think it's a perfect baby changing bag to choose from if you like, you know, designer handbags like I do. And also the fact that it's like really popular again all of a sudden. But yeah, pram styling is in full swing. You know, you guys know what I'm like. I'm never going to change. Buggy. Is it called a buggy? This is the buggy. Let me just... Ooh. This is the buggy. This is for when the baby's a bit older and can sit upright. And it's got a hood on and a foot muff and all of that. So we need to store that away because we won't be using that straight away. Oh my God, guys, look. There's going to be a little tiny baby coming home with us soon. In this car seat, I could cry. Wow, like this is really real now, isn't it? I can't believe this is happening. This was never in the plans. Like, wow, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Yeah, so let me know what you think about the pram. I think it's lovely and very, very me. And at first, and to be honest with you, at first, Vinici, I thought this is an Italian brand. It's actually not, it's British. And that's a wrap, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in this week's renovation video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. I love to chat with you guys down there. And yeah, I hope you've all had a weekend well spent, a Sunday well spent. I am going to prepare our Sunday roast. Can't wait. Sunday roasts are back on in full swing in this house. I enjoy making them, or else I would definitely go out for one. But but stuffing is my thing at the moment. Can't get enough of it. So good. I will see you hopefully in Tuesday's video, everybody, which is going to be a huge Temu haul. You're not going to want to miss it. I've got so many good things for you in that video. We haven't done one for ages either. I'm just so happy with everything in the haul. And yeah, so I'll see you then, hopefully. Bye, guys.